South Africa has done it again. You think that problem is finished? South Africa and problem now 5 and 6. South Africa, why do you people love problems so much? Why do you South Africans love making problems so much? Look at the problems South Africa has just made now. We think that their government is busy begging to see how they can build good and better relationship with Nigeria, just like I was telling you in the previous video. No, South Africans, they have just do another worse problem. They are now creating. They are never tired of problem. What do they even think they are? Honestly, what do South Africans think say South Africa be? Do these South Africans think that their country is gold and silver? You think South Africa is heaven? You think every Nigerian wants to go to South Africa? In your mind, you think every Nigerian wants to pack and go and live in South Africa? Your president comes out and says South Africa is visa-free for Nigerians. Your president comes out and says Nigerians are welcome to South Africa anytime. Yet your home affairs will be busy frustrating Nigerians, even when it's not necessary. Your home affairs will be busy making things hard, and you people will come back later and be begging. You people will come back later and be negotiating for better relationships. You people will come back later and be saying, oh, we are one Africa, let us. Julius Malema, you people are not making any sense anymore. You people, your leaders in South Africa, you people are not making any sense. You cannot be saying one thing and your people are behaving the other way. Talk to your people. Don't come to Nigeria, you're preaching love, unity, peace, one Africa. Meanwhile, your people cannot even treat the Nigerians well. Not even Nigerians that are going to do. People are not even going to your country because they want to go. It's event that is taking them there. It's football. It's tournaments. If not be tournaments, with the Remo Stars, they carry themselves to go South Africa. What do you concern Remo Stars and South Africa? Do they tell you that Remo Stars lack food? Do they tell you that Remo Stars are not happy to be playing their football in Nigeria? This thing is so nerving. They think they pay me, honestly. That's why some of us we cannot be president. Because I imagine if I was president, the moment this thing comes to my table, how can you people do this? This is not the first time. I can remember that Nigerian artists who are celebrities, popular, great, and big, have lost their events, lost money because South Africa embassy frustrated them. They were supposed to go perform in South Africa. Thames is Arasta is an example. Portable is an example. South Africa embassy disgraced them. I can still remember when there was a basketball tournament. The African basketball, junior basketball that just took place, I think last year, where Nigerian male basketball team was supposed to go to South Africa and play the competition. This same South African embassy in Nigeria frustrated these boys. The time they were supposed to land in South Africa, train, prepare, nothing. Because the embassy frustrated them. It was an emergency. They have to be calling the embassy, say, if you try those boys, so give them their visa, all of them. They had denied them visa for a tournament, an event organized by Africa. An event organized by... I don't know what these South Africans get in mind. You understand? The thing is giving me headache. I don't even want to think about it. And it's high time Nigeria stop taking it for granted. Yes, I'm telling you guys for sure. It's high time Nigeria government stop taking this thing for granted. Me now, I go to call my own Nigerians who I know. I go to call the officials who I know. They tell, they say, see this thing, see what South Africa just did again. I will call Nigerian officials. You think I'm a small man? You think I don't have people in Nigeria can call? I will call them. Even if it's governor, I will call. Even if it's secretary of state today, I will call them. Small, the matter will reach president's ear. Because this is becoming too much. The Nigerians that are already in South Africa, they are not fine. They are being disrespected. The Nigerians that are even going there just because of events and tournaments, they will still have to go through stress. They will still be disrespected. At the end of the day, any slight opportunity South Africa has, they disrespect Nigerians. They make Nigerians feel small. Now imagine the psychological effect on these Nigerians who are supposed to go to South Africa for an event. Imagine the psychological effect on the players that are supposed to go defend their country and play football. Will they be thinking about the rejections, the visa trauma, or will they be putting their mind on the game to play their game? Nigerians, this one pay me. And I think that Nigeria government, just wait. Just wait. You people will see something. So, guys, the Remo Stars of Nigeria, Remo Stars, they are part of the teams that are playing in the CAF competition because Africa football is not just about country level. There's also club football. It's just that many of us, we support Real Madrid, Barcelona, Chelsea, Manchester United, Manchester City, Arsenal. But we also have African football clubs like Remo Stars, like Ayemba. You know, Nigeria has some of those big clubs too that play in Africa level football, club football, Africa, like Africa Champions League. We are watching European Champions League. We have Africa Champions League too, organized by CAF, Confederation of African Football. We have African Europa League, organized by the same CAF. So clubs in South Africa come and play clubs in Nigeria. Club, you know, the best clubs in Africa, they play the tournament. So CAF has choose Remo Stars from Nigeria because they were the best club in Nigeria last season to go and play this CAF competition. You understand? So Remo Stars were hosting South Africa first in Nigeria. So Remo Stars hosted Sundowns, or whatever they call themselves, the club of South Africa, where they have so many of their national team players playing. You have Mokoena, even their national team goalkeeper, and so many others. So they are playing in that club. They are one of the best clubs in South Africa and even in Africa. So they came all the way to Nigeria to play against Remo Stars. They have a bigger squad. They are good. They are great. They have better football than the Remo Stars. They beat Remo Stars. I think it was 5-1. They give them wuto. You understand? So it was a quite interesting game, but it's good because it develops African football. So now these Remo Stars of Nigeria had to go to South Africa and play the returning leg and play the retour. They call it aller retour. So you play home and away. That's the Champions League game for you. Guess what? When South African players were coming to Nigeria, no problem at all for them. Nigeria government or Nigerian embassy in South Africa, they don't grant everybody visa. Quick, arrange the players, everybody confident. Okay, they came to Nigeria, Remo Star Stadium. They played their perfect football. Nigerians came out as fans to celebrate with them, cheer with them, give them the emotional support. And many Nigerians were even supporting the South African team. And they won, and Nigeria clapped for them. It was sweet, beautiful. Even though Nigeria club lose the game, no Nigeria complained. But guess what? Nigeria has to go back to South Africa for the return leg. Remo Stars. South Africa, be careful. South Africa, you better be careful. Guess what? Remo Star players and the club officials, as they got ready to go back to South Africa for the return match, guess what? South Africa embassy rejected their visa. I'm telling you. A squad full of how many members? Out of 43 visa application, South Africa embassy granted 26 members visa. And guess what? This South Africa, they crazy. I'm not going to tell that lie. South Africa, they crazy. South Africa, out of the 43 members, a football squad is how many players? A football squad is not less than 26 players, right? Before the coaches and the other staff. So this 43 is absolutely perfect. Guess what? South Africa granted 26 visas. And of all the 26 visas granted, only 12 players of Remo Stars got visa. Only 12 players of Remo Stars got visa. Now 12 players, they go play ball. Now 12. I'm telling you, embarrassing, right? This is Africa. And they are Julius Malema. You will fly all the way from South Africa, come to Lagos, go Enugu, go all over the place and be talking one Africa. Buy you there. I say, I don't tire this one Africa thing. I don't just say this one Africa thing has scam. Because it be like Nigeria, you want, they pay all this one Africa. Now Nigeria, they carry the bottle. And at the same time, they know they give Nigeria respect for this Africa. They know they give Nigeria respect. That's the truth. That's what I'm observing. So you go reach the level where Nigeria is not going to hear this one African nonsense again. Make everybody jump their own. 26 members, only 12 football players were granted visa. Disgusting. That's what South African embassy did to Remo Stars, who are supposed to be confidently relaxing, as I'm talking to you now, chilling and preparing to play against Sundowns. Even though we know Sundowns go win them, we know say Sundowns go win them. That one, if you are playing sporty bet, if you are playing one league, anyone where they play, just go now, go put Sundowns to score 3 goals. Or play the match over 3.5 and be quiet. That's a fact. We know that Sundowns will win them, but do you have to put the players through this stress? Do you have to make the Nigerian players suffer like this because they are Nigerians? Do you have to reject their visa because you think South Africa is heaven, paradise? Every Nigerian is hungry to go to South Africa. Makes sense? As a Nigerian, tell me on your own mind. This thing now makes sense. So what one Africa are you guys talking about, South Africa? What African unity are you talking about? Why is your government in Nigeria negotiating for better relationship with Nigeria when you people cannot offer the basics? Just be nice to Nigerians and treat them well. Why can't you do that? These are not even like immigrants from Nigeria who are saying that they are going to South Africa to go and hustle. These are football players, professional football players, going there for a professional game. And this is what your embassy does to them. As a South African, aren't you embarrassed? As a South African, aren't you ashamed that your country is doing this? Imagine if it was the other way around when Sundowns were coming to play their game in Nigeria. Imagine that they had visa issues. You people will go all over the place on social media and brag and say, oh, Nigeria is treating us like this. Nigeria is not being welcoming. Nigeria is not being this. But look at what you guys have done. So I'm not happy with this, and I hope that the South African embassy in Nigeria should be put to their right place immediately. And this nonsense should stop immediately. It is what it is. Your boy Jim Matthew on this one again. Smash the like button, smash the notification bell. Come back anytime you're free because there's always more beautiful and amazing videos just for you. God bless you. Cheese.